Wanda. Thank you for coming in today. It's really nice to see you.
Hi, nice to see you too.
So today I wanted to talk to you about any recent distresses that you might be going through.
Yes,
Do you have any that's been going on in your life recently?
yes, I've been going through a very distressful time over the past 2 weeks,
Okay.
um, because I just signed my contract on my house,
Okay.
and I was able to move in, and I've been feeling anxious and scared and agitated ever since.
Okay. Well, first, let me congratulate you on signing your new house. That's a huge step for a lot of people. Um, why is it that you are feeling anxiety or overwhelmed?
Well, um, first I used to live with my boyfriend,
Okay. Do you mind if I
and
take notes while you tell me?
sure,
Okay.
I used to live with my boyfriend, and we recently broke up. So I ended up moving in my house by myself. So
Okay.
now I feel very alone, and also I just feel the mortgage is too much, and just the number makes me feel overwhelmed, and I keep thinking I will not be able to afford it.
Okay. Um, well, that does sound like it would be very overwhelming for any person. Um, when was the first time that you thought about buying a house?
Um, I prepared myself to buy a house since I finished university, as I believe buying a house is the next natural step after studying and starting a career.
Right. Okay. Um,
So about a year ago.
okay. And about a year ago, were you in a relationship?
No, I was not in a relationship. I was living with my sister and my best friend in a rented apartment.
Okay. Um, when you first started thinking about buying this house, did you was it completely on your own? Did you think about um, possibly having people live with you, or was it something that it was just going to be you doing it?
Um, no, I wanted to buy it by myself.
Okay.
Um, so I made my calculations at the time and my budget, and
Okay.
I chose the price of the house and everything,
Okay.
um, so that I could afford it by myself. I didn't plan on living with my roommate anymore.
Okay. Um, so you mentioned that you're feeling overwhelmed because you feel like since you bought this new house, you are you feel lonely because your boyfriend's no longer in the picture, and also that you can't afford it. But you also mentioned that when you started thinking about buying this house, he wasn't in the picture, and that you had actually wanted to do this on your own. Um, so maybe would it be a possibility that you can invite friends over so that you don't feel so alone?
Yes, I think I could maybe have a barbecue in my
Yeah,
backyard.
yeah, absolutely. Um, and then, do you think that if you still lived with your roommates and um, you had broken up with your boyfriend, that you would still feel lonely?
I would still miss him,
Yeah,
and probably I would feel sad even if I lived with my roommates. Yes.
right. So I think that maybe the fact that you broke up with your boyfriend is kind of a separate issue than buying the house. You also mentioned that you had gone over your budget and you had covered all your expenses and your monthly bills. So tell me why you think that this is still that buying a house may have been a bad idea, or it was a mistake. You mentioned.
I just maybe it was not a mistake, but probably breaking up with my boyfriend and the fact that I lived always with other people is making me think something that in reality is not true.
Yeah. I definitely I would agree with you because it seems like you've been wanting this for a really long time, and you took all the precautions before your boyfriend came into the picture to make sure that you were able to buy this house. And now that you have been able to buy this house, you should be able to enjoy it without feeling that just because your boyfriend's not there, that you're going to feel lonely. You mentioned that maybe inviting friends over or having get-togethers, barbecues, could possibly eliminate that fear of being alone. But how does all this make you feel?
It makes me feel much better. You are right, I did make the calculations so that I can afford it by myself, and nothing really changed recently in my income, and I don't think it will change anytime soon. I actually got a promotion at work.
That's great.
It's strange not living with my roommates anymore, but I think I would be very proud to see them come over and have a good time in my backyard where I can cook and, organize a good time.
Yeah.
I probably would have felt sad about my breakup regardless of where I would have lived. And I did want this house for a very long time.
Right.
So I guess it's not a mistake.
No.
It's actually
A personal achievement.
a personal achievement. Yes.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. So, I guess I wanted to let you know that we did this to identify irrational thoughts that you were having, and being able to replace them with rational perceptions that could change the way you feel. So I'm really glad that now you're saying that you feel like a little bit more comforted in the decision that you made to buy this house. And
It's actually such a cute house. So
yeah?
Yes, now I feel excited about going home.
Great. That makes me happy to hear. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for helping me understand this process.
You're very welcome, and I hope you enjoy your house.
Thank you.
Okay.